The last 5 minutes before you fall in love. What if I told you that your life is about to change and you don't even know it yet? 5 minutes from now, you'll meet a stranger who will become your favorite notification, your best memory, the person who changes the way you hear certain songs, visit certain places, and think about the future. But right now, they're just another face in the crowd. 5 minutes left. You're walking without thinking. Maybe you're waiting in line for coffee. Maybe you're scrolling through your phone. Maybe you're late. Nothing feels different. You're thinking about work, about dinner, about tomorrow. You have absolutely no idea that in a few moments, someone is going to quietly step into your story. 4 minutes left. They're here. You just haven't noticed them yet. Maybe they're laughing with a friend, looking out a window, reading a book, tying their shoe, completely unaware that your life is moving toward theirs. The strange thing about love is that it almost never announces itself. It arrives looking ordinary. 3 minutes left. Your eyes meet for less than a second. Long enough to notice, too short to understand. You look away, then back again. Maybe they smile, maybe they don't. Maybe nothing happens at all. But your brain remembers long before your heart catches up. 2 minutes left. The conversation begins. Not with perfect words, not with movie dialogue, just something simple. Is this seat taken? What time do they close? I like your jacket. Ordinary sentences, the kind you'll completely forget. Funny enough, some of the most important conversations in our lives begin with words that don't seem important at all. 1 minute left. You're laughing, and neither of you knows why it feels so easy. The room somehow feels quieter. Time somehow feels slower. You stop checking your phone. You stop thinking about where you need to be. For the first time today, you're completely present, and that's rare. 30 seconds left. You notice little things, the way they smile before they laugh, the way they look away when they're nervous, the way their voice changes when they get excited. You don't call it love, you call it curiosity. But sometimes that's exactly where love begins. 10 seconds left. Neither of you realizes this moment will matter. Years from now, you'll both tell the story differently. One of you will swear they started the conversation. The other will insist they noticed first. You'll laugh about it, without realizing how close you came to never meeting at all. 0. 5 minutes ago, they were a stranger. Now they're someone you'll think about on the drive home. Someone you'll hope texts first. Someone whose name suddenly sounds different than every other name you've ever heard. Love rarely arrives with fireworks. Most of the time, it begins with a glance, a question, a smile, a conversation that almost didn't happen. And that's the beautiful part. The biggest moments in our lives almost always feel like ordinary ones until we look back. If this story reminded you of someone, leave A in the comments and tell us what's one small moment that ended up changing your life forever. If you enjoyed this journey, subscribe to The Last 5 for more cinematic stories about the final moments before life changes forever. Until next time, you never know what the next 5 minutes might bring.